Yeah. Oh man. Oh, that's cool. Got it all on. Road to the show.
What's your stream following?
Why stupid low?
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the Chicago Cubs and the New York Mets. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network.
Yeah, I saw. What the hell?
Jesus Mateo gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, this guy's really struggled at the big league level. Look, his ERA is over 5 for his career. Honestly, I don't know how many more opportunities he's going to have to be a starter. This is a big game for him, and see if he can drive that ERA.
Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
Wow,
Digging
first
in the
and only
switch
time
hitter,
is to
number
stay in
18,
the
ready to get
pass.
his day at the plate started right here. And the runner back in standing.
Show me something good.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Back up the middle to second for one. Relay to
All right.
first
Coach
in
came
time,
out here
just
not to
like
get
that,
swept.
the side is retired. Ready
Well,
for
we gotta
another
lead
chance.
stuff. We
Number
gotta lead.
18. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ooh.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on
I'm
a pitch
looking
well
silly out
inside
here.
for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
Breaking my neck out here.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Number 21 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. Number 18 has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. Digging in to try it again. Number 18. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone.
That was horrible.
Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those. That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
We ain't gonna steal this.
Riding in once again, Jock Peterson.
Go.
1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following 1 out single.
That's a big base hit right there. Now you've moved the tying run to third base with just 1 out. There's a lot of things the offense can do now. Will they sack bunt? Will you get a sacrifice fly? Would they steal the runner from first to third, maybe steal? Matt, this is so exciting. There's so many possibilities.
Line to the right side. But
if that went out, we would have had a lead, boys.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
You
Swing
struck
and a
out.
miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Come on, be a hero.
Digging in once again,
3-0.
number 22. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Under it is the left fielder. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Right fielder has a beat on it. 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Number 18. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Give me something I want. Let me see a postseason
I don't know
hero.
how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8.
I'm good.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play?
Damn,
Back
man.
to first, and a costly at
All right,
bat there
2-1.
as the possible
2-1
tying run
series.
is
2-1 series. 3. Let's go.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Tied up. Let's go.
Right fielder,
Tied up.
Jason Hayward.
pulled high in the air out to right field. Under it is the right fielder, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Tied up. Don't let up. No.
Hey, anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
And guys, the Cubs were given an excellent outing on the mound here
5-3.
by this
Come on,
man,
boys.
Wade Davis. Strike
0-3. It was one strikeout. Oh man, come on. Click my icon.
I just want to know who liked your stuff, so you can't see that from me.
Ah man. 2-1. Alright. Tied up Rockies and Dodgers. Cleveland 2-1. Seattle 2-1. Yankees lost in the wild card. Damn. Alright. Let's make some noise in the postseason.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another
That's
edition
how they
of
say it's
baseball
just a
on
stretch,
MLB
not just try to do it
Network.
like gradually
It's
go.
Game 4 of the National League Division Series between the Chicago Cubs and the New York Mets. Two great
Alright,
hitters
Chris
lead
Bryant
their
and myself,
teams
let's
to
go.
battle next
See that
on
haircut I
MLB
have?
Network.
The little, what?
Kerry Cruz will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, one thing to look out for him, Matt, is if he can
2-1,
avoid
2-1.
the big inning. It's not that big of a deal to
Win
give up
3.
a
Let's
run
win
here
one
and
at
there,
home,
but
boys.
sometimes he
Win one
can
at
be prone
home.
to giving up 3 or 4 in an inning, and that kind of derails the whole start when that happens. Limit the damage, and he'll be just fine.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3.
That sounded beautiful. I thought that was gone.
Here's Jason
Damn, they're
Hayward
about
now.
2 already?
Here in the early going.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Waiting on it, the right fielder. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Let's not lose this commanding lead, boys.
Stepping in and ready for another shot.
wasting
Number
his hitting
18
opportunity.
comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Smoke towards
What?
third.
How? It's like my
Backhanded.
balls are
To second
magnets
for
to these
one.
people.
Relay to first. first in time, and just like that, this side is...
Oh my God.
Digging in once again, Chris Bryant.
Oh,
He's 1
man.
for 2 in the ball game.
Chris Bryant.
To right field
Home run.
and way out of here. Look at this
They're
thing
gonna lose to
go.
the Cubs,
Over
folks.
the bullpen and gone.
How do you lose a 2-0 series lead?
Ready for another shot now. Number 8. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this
It's my
point.
free agent, yeah,
He's
but
set. Here comes
Yankees,
the
facts.
1-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Long run for the right fielder, and that ends the inning. Ready for another
6-0.
chance.
Oh,
Number
my
8.
God.
No
Oh,
hits in
my
3
God.
tries so far. He's struck out once.
Oh my God.
There's
Oh,
a swing
come on.
and a
99
drive
speed,
hit well
99
out to
speed,
right
99 speed,
field.
99 speed.
But that'll be off the right field wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Oh, so
Yeah,
I couldn't,
same
I
here,
should have
man.
caught
You kinda
that. I
got
should have got that. Bases loaded.
Digging in
Nobody's
to
on.
try it again. Number 18.
Oh, I
0
need
for
to hit a
2 on
home
his
run.
line thus
Just for
far.
some respect.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the
Just
deeper you
for
get
some
into the
respect.
game, the more the
All
hitters
these
have seen
fans
you.
sitting in the rain
This is
as
the
well.
part of the lineup that he has to be really careful.
All right, let's go.
And that's a base hit. So the no-hit bid ends here in the 7th. They
Come on,
finally
come on,
break
let's
through
make
for
a
their
comeback,
first
a
hit of the ball
respectable
game. So
comeback.
the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, well, right here's where your catcher comes out and says, take a pause, it's okay, and get him refocused, because you don't want the game to spin out of hand now. He pitched great early, but he's got to finish it off
Oh,
now.
get back, get back, get back, get back, get back, get back.
Number 8 ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
So we should plan on
Ready once again, Corey Dickerson.
on, man.
No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here's the pitch on 2-2. He's running towards second. Cue shot here out towards short.
Oh, I'm going home.
And that's
You're
in
not
for a
catching.
base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Let's go.
And he will beat the throw safe at the plate, and they're
Come
on
on,
the board.
man.
It's a 6-1 game now.
Well, there's another hit by him here in the postseason. You talk about impact.
You got a
And
point.
now here's the
You got
versatile
1 point.
outfielder Albert Almora Jr. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. 0-2, here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder has a beat on it, and that's the 3rd out.
Come on, come on, come on. Let's put points on board. Let's not lose.
Digging in and looking for
Ooh,
more.
they don't let me hit.
Number 18. Switch hitter
Almost
batting
over the
left
middle. Let me
here.
hit a home run. Let's put it.
First pitch on its way.
Whoa.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
0-1, here it comes.
Ah.
And this is fouled straight back.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pick.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Can't quite get the low outside
take our
corner
time,
there.
take our
It's
time.
1-2.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Swung on
Why did
and
you
missed,
swing like
and
that,
that's the
Jaleel?
final out of the inning.
Ooh, my goodness.
So
Oh,
it's
my
2 runs.
goodness. Oh. Oh.
Digging in,
Yeah.
Jason Hayward. They'll try and lead
that
things
one's
off
some
here in
Rangers
inning
to
number
copy.
9.
Jason
Come on.
Hayward.
Heading out towards shallow right. Under it is the right fielder. He's got it 1 away. Striding in once again, Wilson Contreras. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Center fielder coming on. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Cubs strand 1 as they're...
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team.
We're tied up. Series is tied up. Oh man. Road 85. Maybe that will bring us some luck, man.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 5 of the National League Division Series between the New York Mets and the Chicago Cubs. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Chicago Cubs.
And now a chance to meet the Mets. HR, how do they fight off elimination here on the road?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs, so I get that lead off.
Batting third, right fielder, number 18.
Come on. Come on.
Hit hard up the middle.
Oh, Lord. No.
First in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jason Hayward. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Number 18 is there as he makes the catch, and they'll ready for another chance. Number 18. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
That was risky. Risky.
1-0 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Let it go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
Yeah.
That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
This guy's got a good mid-90s fastball working in this game. If they think they can catch up to that ball up there, it's going to continue to be a rough game for them.
Oh, and this guy jumps off the bat. He misses to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run.
Get out of here, coach.
A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series, and the Mets have come back to tie this one at 2.
Let's go. Come on.
Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did.
Come on, let's go. Tie this thing up.
Digging in and looking for more. Number 18 comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
Go home. Go home. Let's Rtts don't go home.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at second
go.
and third to start the inning.
The go-ahead run is now at third base. You got no outs. You got to force the defense either in or give you a run. So we'll see how they play it. But man, you put yourself in a great position now.
Riding in once again, Jock Peterson. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
All season. Oh, just take the walk. Take the walk. Just take the walk. Take the walk. Take the walk.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
Corey Dickerson. Dickerson have never needed you more than ever, Dickerson.
A hit in 2 tries so far.
Dickerson.
Yeah, it's salami time. Come on.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hayward has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the go-ahead run will score on the sacrifice fly, as this is now a 3-2 ball game.
That's what we needed. That's what we needed.
Ready for another shot now. Number 22. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound.
Got him.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Well, there's another hit by him here in the postseason. You talk about impact.
Number 18 will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run. It was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point.
For a good one, huh?
5-2. That looks better.
Go, kid. Come on, one time right here.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important. To get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Softly hit toward the hole. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in once again, number 18. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. A swing and a miss on the ball that jammed him.
I thought it was.
Hey, your turn now. Nobody better.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. A runner at second, nobody out.
She did not go off it.
And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. A wave and a miss. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Calling for it, Bryant, 1 away.
Yes. We're bringing that back. We're bringing this back to New York. Come on. Come on. Come on. We're up 2-0. 2-2. Get out of here. Go get home. Go get a pizza. Go watch the Bulls.
Well, my advice to them is to enjoy this moment, celebrate with teammates, and then realize that none of it will matter if they don't get back to work in the NLCS.
First round of playoffs. Yeah, talk to the great one. Talk to the great one.
Now they want
talk to the great one.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
Wait, so Jordan was involved in that argument too?
No. It's all good. It's all good.
For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the NL Division Series.
You don't find that amusing.
I find it very interesting. Ew.
Chocolate syrup. Chocolate hair product. That's not. You wouldn't like that? The bottle?
Mm-hmm.
So what does that chocolate syrup do for you?
I don't know, I didn't check.
The postseason atmosphere is electric as we welcome you to Game 1 of the League Championship Series on MLB Network. It's Game 1 of the National League Championship Series between the Colorado Rockies and the New York Mets. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your New York Mets.
Let's look out, feel that. Stadium is.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here
like
in
that
Game
all
1.
season long. All the Mets fans weren't there. They came back. We're in the postseason. I will come back.
And a moment now to peek at the
possibly Yankee
Rockies starting
fans.
lineup. What's the key for them tonight, Harold?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Whew, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Robert Gesellman will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. Harold, what do you got?
Matt, he's coming off a great outing in my mind. I mean, he pitched into the 9th inning. He got the win for his team. He's a guy that's durable and is able to go deep in games. Hopefully we'll see that again from him today. Well, let's take a look at the Mets defense, brought to you by Majestic. And at second base, you got D. Gordon. I love me some D. Gordon. You talk about range and using your speed properly. He is so fast, but a lot of guys don't use their speed on defense. He does.
Digging in the switch hitter, number 18. He'll hit from the right side of the batter's box against the left-handed pitcher. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses ball 1.
All right.
So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Now, Jansen's a guy that's not worried about all the metrics. He's going to call his zone. And if you're pounding the ball in one spot, he's going to call it, particularly off the plate.
In there, and it's even at 1. And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hard ground ball to third. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Oh,
And with 2 away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these 2 teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. Striding into the box, Tyler Anderson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Number 18 is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. Digging in to try it again. Number 18. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Go inside, dude.
Played away. It's
Come
ball
on,
1.
give me a good one.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
And he'll snap one over to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
Hey, kids, see it. Drive it like you can. Let's go.
The 1-0 delivery. Pitch swung on and hit in the air.
What?
Right fielder has a beat on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Here you go.
Leading off right here. Right fielder, number 18.
Let it fly right here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a line drive. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Here it comes on 1-1. chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Hey, get the pitch and drive it.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Hey, here we go, kid.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. This ball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for.
Hit hard to short. Story picks it up. 1 away.
Oh my goodness.
Ready once
Thank you,
again.
team, for
Number
picking up
18.
slack,
Batting from the right side with the southpaw on the mound. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag.
Go to the World
Just
Series
keeping him
and
close.
buy off snacks.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop.
Hey, get your pitch up there, kid. Let's go now.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he'll get back in safely.
Let's go right here.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here.
Okay, that works out well. Alright, good win. Game 1. Good win.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our
I just didn't do much. I did not help the squad. I did not have to do anything in that game at all.
Now from Citi Field in Flusher League Baseball on MLB Network. It's the second game of the National League Championship Series between the Colorado Rockies and the New York Mets. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Kerry Cruz will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, H? And a moment now to peek at the
David Dahl has the story. I love guys that can run, and this guy has great speed.
Digging in the switch hitter, number 18. He'll take his first hacks here. Oh, he just
that was my
blows the
ball,
fastball by
and
him
I
for
just
strike
sat on
one.
it for too
Man,
long.
this could be a real special end. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him
times
here.
in
1-2
oh
now.
my
Now
God,
time to
that's
list the
very late.
umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, I like Jerry Hillsdale, and so do the hitters and pitchers. We won't see a whole lot of arguing with his strike zone. He's one of the better guys in the league. Really consistent. Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Ball 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Drilled on the ground to short. Played on the backhand.
No.
And the throw gets him at first on his
Thank you,
final
though.
play in the hole
Appreciate
as you're
that.
ever
That-
likely to see. 2 away now.
Whoa.
Digging in to try it again.
damn.
Anthony Rizzo as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit
Yeah,
into the
trust you.
outfield. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Under it is the right fielder. He makes the play,
Don't
and that'll
trust you,
end the
Rizzo.
inning.
Score.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 18. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, hon. Here you go.
Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
See it? Drive. Let's go, kid.
This is pulled into right. And that's in there. Base hit.
Go home.
Gordon rounds the corner and is headed home. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Mets strand 1, but they're up 1-0.
Okay, I was like, damn, soon he falling asleep. Oh.
Ready for another chance? Josh Rutledge. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
1-0.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. Waiting on it, the right fielder.
I always like playing baseball, even though I stopped at softball in middle
One
school.
left for Colorado.
I think I could play.
Digging in and looking for more. Number 18. A hit in 2 tries so far. And he lays off there, 1-0.
I'm glad that's all you
Fifth inning
can
of play
pitch
here in a 3-2 ball game.
Hey, like your can up there, huh?
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Oh, it was
Now
not
it's swing and a
good,
miss,
not
and
good,
he's
not good.
behind 1-2.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Hey, wait for yours here.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Full count, 3-2. Billy Hamilton waits on deck.
Hey, Griffin and Ricky, kid, let's go. Hey, have a rip like you
He's
can.
set. Here's the 3-2. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Most uncomfortable.
Another payoff pitch. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit.
Well, we always expect him. If he's got 2 hits in the hit column, something's going to be over the boards. But hey, he'll take the 2 singles. Not complaining.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in.
Oh,
No
come on,
career
bring
at-bats
somebody
for him against
home.
this particular arm in the past. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. Rutledge on to Rizzo, and it's a double play.
No. Billy Hamilton did not get out.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Ready once again, David Dahl. He came across to
Yes,
score
so.
after doubling in his last at-bat. The 0-1 on its way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Right fielder has a beat on it, and that's the 3rd out. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and striding in once again, number 18. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Come on, baby. See it. Grab it.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Nice and patient, one at a time.
Hit back toward the mound. Story scoops it up, and he'll throw against his body to first. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Now batting, number 24. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Gordon will put this one away, and his side is retired. Rockies strand 1, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Ready for another shot now. Number 18. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Oh, give me a 4
First
single,
pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. 1 out, nobody on.
Hey, drive that pitch. Oh, here we go.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, they're down a few right here, and I could get all over him for such a big swing. The bases are empty, and he takes a big power swing. But maybe he's trying to light a fire. He catches one and maybe gets him going, hits the ball in the seats, and now all of a sudden everybody gets rolling. All right, come on now. One time, let it fly.
The catcher wanted him down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul.
Find some green, baby. Find
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off
Down
base.
goes.
And that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout. Keep that guy off the base path. Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
11 hits.
8-3 tonight.
A coach admonishes a hitter about pitch selection. A player who lacks plate discipline will likely get dismantled by top-notch major league pitching.
Could have.
So I'm saying I gotta tell me everything you do. Like, I just want to know.
Yeah, they can.
Harold, any thoughts?
Matt, his last outing, he pitched the minimum 5 innings to get the W, and he got the win. I know he wasn't real happy. He's hoping he can pitch deeper, and we'll see if he's able to go deeper in this game today.
And now a chance to meet the Mets. What's this lineup have to do tonight in order to get a W here on the road, HR?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Ooh, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got it.
Batting second, left fielder, number 38. Here we go right now, fellas.
Here's the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it, the right fielder. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he's safe. Digging in now, number 18. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Here we go.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back on it is the left fielder at the track.
Let's go.
Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series. And the Mets have got it up to a 5-0 game now.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around.
Now to the plate, number 49. And he's ready to take his first cut.
Number 49.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder has a beat on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Number 18 will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Way outside. Nearly to the backstop. 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Jock Peterson will be next. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
But this is speared by the first baseman, and he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your unassisted double play. Alan Hansen the next to bat. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Heading out towards shallow right. Under it is the right fielder. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out. Digging in once again, number 18. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. Nothing in 2 now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2. Ready for another chance? Number 24. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Hit in the air out to right. Waiting on it, the right fielder. 2 down. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason. And he's our top player of the game.